would be your suggestions for people who are struggling with finding their theme and style?
So early on, as I was getting into photography, I went to people saying, I want to develop style. Everyone talks about style. How do I do it? A lot of the responses I got fell into two categories. One was put in 10,000 hours, take 10 years, and then just shoot, and eventually you'll see the style emerge. And my response to that was like, well, I don't have 10 years. Like, I can't afford that. I don't have a trust fund. I need to go now. How do I get there quicker? And that response, or the responses I got when I would frame it that way, were really all about becoming reflective, introspective, and coming up with a plan and a vision. Kind of like if you want to climb to the top of the mountain, rather than wandering, find a trail. And so that's a lot of what I've done in my teaching, is tried to help people kind of pathfind a little bit. A couple maybe little exercises that I have students do, and I do myself, is yes, no. And so I get a piece of paper and write yes and no on it. And then I write things that are the stuff that I like. So for example, I like unfinished wood, like you can see in my little cabin, versus plastic. So yes to unfinished wood, no to plastic. Yes to acoustic guitar, no to electric guitar. Yes to backpacking, no to RV camping. And it's not that any of those things are bad or wrong. I'm just trying to figure out, what are the associations? What are the type of things that I like, and the feeling of those things? Why is it? And then start to dig deeper and say, well, how can I bring some of that feeling into my photography, so that when I'm shooting, I'm not just holding down the button and hoping for the best, or wandering to the top of the mountain and taking 10 years to do it. I'm saying, here's what I'm really searching for. Here's what I'm really looking for. And I find that I think we all know, you find what you're searching for. If I say, go find 3 things that are blue, all of a sudden you'll see blue everywhere, and blue, everything. And so having a little bit of that internal compass, which is part mind, part soul, part heart. Like, what do you really love? Who are you? Why are you here? What have you gone through? Bring yourself to your photography, and that's where style comes from, versus thinking it's out there, or impersonating someone else, or just shooting and hoping that eventually it will happen, because at least in my experience, it doesn't. And I've always had to work for it. I've always had to say, like, okay, this image doesn't work. Why? Here's why. This image does work. Why? And then do the chase that way.